Hello vinyl community, Jason Basin here. Nice that you watch a new video of me. Did you see Vintage Set 16 in the House of Nature live? Certainly check it out, like it, put some comment what you find of it. There was already one person who did a nice comment. So check it out, my previous video, Vintage Set 16. If you hear background noises, there is a lot of wind today here in Belgium. As you could see in my intro, we're gonna talk about records that I had and that I regret that I don't have them anymore. It's a special video because I'm gonna not show you the records because I don't have them anymore, but I will show you the pictures of the records. So a special video. I think it's my first final video where I don't show you the real vinyls, so it will be pictures for this video. What's logic, because I don't have them anymore. So I first show you, I say the title, I show you the record, and then I talk a bit about this record. The first record, from 242 and Geography, the original version from 1982. So a real great album. I regret it, but in the past I had the original version, then after I sold it, then afterwards I had a repress with colored vinyl. It was also nice, but I prefer the original versions of records. I think most of you do. Nevertheless, some represses are very good, like the Stooges with Funhouse and Raw Power are very good, nice with two records, double sleeve with nice pictures. That's sometimes it's much better than the original, but I prefer mostly the original records. So from 242 it opens with opening tracks and really very danceable on this record. Also their big hit Human. So this is a record that I regret. Another one that I regret, the Klinik, de Fabriek, Attentie. This was a split album from the Klinik and the Fabriek. It was in a bag, in a grey plastic bag. I called it the garbage bag, garbage record. But nowadays I saw the price, it was 250 euros, the last one that was sold on Discogs. So it has a big word, and I regret it, of course, that I don't have it anymore. But I have those tracks with melting clothes. I have it on that Sabbath Purple album. Check out one of my one of my vinyl videos where I show you this record of the Klinik. I think 5 wonderful albums, 50 wonderful albums. There you see it, and really a good tracks there. Third album here, the Klinik and Black Leather 12-inch. Yeah, I sold that record, Black Leather, that 12-inch, because I didn't like the cover of that record. But afterwards I have found that this record is very, very difficult to find on record fairs. Very, very difficult. So I would like to have it back, but just until now I don't have it back. The Klinik Black Leather. Then next is Red Zebra Maquis album. Yeah, Red Zebra, Belgian rock punk band from Belgium. They made Maquis on that album. There is really a wonderful track, Beirut by Night. Beirut at the moment again in the actuality. I think this was also a track that was made for the film, Belgium film, Beirut by Night. Very good album. Then the next album, Red Zebra, Always, mini album 1984. Red Zebra made this mini album in 1984, very good. On the A side we have Always, and on the B side we have tracks from a live concert, and this is really the best side, featuring The Art of Conversation and Saint with a Gun. Fantastic recordings, Red Zebra and Always. Then the next record, Siglo XX and Live Sides. Siglo XX, a band from Belgium, from Limburg. They were called the Belgian Joy Division. You can call their name on in two manners, Siglo XX. Otherwise, you can also say Siglo XX, the 20th century. That live album, very good. It was released recently again with it's the half of a double album. They released it, Antler Records, again that one album. I don't think it was with two albums in the past, but now there are two albums inside, the live sides. And there is one track that I like very much, Into the Dark. Very good. You must check it out on YouTube, that track Into the Dark from Siglo XX. Next record is Siglo XX Till the End of the Night 12-inch. Very nice cover. It's especially for that cover that I want this album back, this 12-inch back, Siglo XX. On this 12-inch we have The End of the Night, Dead Man's Cave, as I can good remember also. So fantastic music. Then we have the Cassandra Complex and Satan, Bugs Bunny and Me, 1989. The Cassandra Complex, a band I like very much. Their tracks, I have the H, 12-inch of them. But on this album you have that very great track. It opens, the album opens also with this track, What Can You Say? They do live concerts, still they are alive and kicking, the Cassandra Complex. They were recently in Belgium, but I have missed them, I didn't know it. But the next time that I come here in Belgium, I will go and see them. Next record we have Bauhaus 4AD. They named their album after the label 4AD, mini album from 1983. On this album we have the very good tracks Dark Entries, we have Terror Couple Kill Colonel, and they do also a cover of Pink Floyd's Telegram Sam. Telegram Sam, song written by Syd Barrett, was on the first album of Pink Floyd, The Piper at the Gates of Dawn. So a band that I like very much, a very own sound, Bauhaus. Then another album that I had, but another record that I had, but I sold it, The Birthday Party, with no name, The Birthday Party. On this mini album we find Mr. Clarinet, fantastic song, Blast Off, 1983. And we have another one, The Birthday Party, Mutiny, 1983. This Mutiny record, I search it, but I was already the last years on several record fairs. It's really a needle in a haystack, like they say. It's very difficult to find, but I want to find it on a record fair. That will give me certainly a big kick. The Birthday Party and Mutiny. Fantastic, Mutiny in Heaven, fantastic band. I prefer Nick Cave with The Birthday Party than with his later with his own band, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Also very good, but I prefer The Birthday Party. And another record I had of The Birthday Party, Junkyard, the full album. In the meantime, I couldn't yet find this record, or I did saw it, but the price was too high. I found another one, a compilation also with live recordings of the Birthday Party. You can find it here on my channel. On that record you have several tracks from this Junkyard album. Really classic avant grunge, you can even say, record, The Birthday Party and Junkyard. Then we go to Siouxsie and the Banshees, Kaleidoscope. A very nice album of Siouxsie and the Banshees. We have here John McGeoch, rest in peace my boy, on guitar. And on this record you have the very nice track Christine. I like it very much. Then we go on with the Ramones, Rocket to Russia, 1977. I thought this was the second album of the Ramones. No, it's their third album. On this record we have the very nice Rockaway Beach. Then the next record that I had, and that I regret that I sold it, the Fuzz-Tones and Leave Your Mind at Home. I discovered this was their debut album, a live album. Fantastic, and on this record the very nice track No Friend of Mine, the Fuzz-Tones, I think still alive and kicking also. Then next is Black Sabbath and Paranoid. Fantastic album. I had it with a double sleeve. I think it was an original one, or a rather old one. On this fantastic record we have War Pigs. And then a record that is really one on top of all those records that I want to find back. It's the Rain Parade and Emergency Third Rail Power Trip. It's their debut album, and on this album I Look Around. Fantastic track. I read recently that they use their guitars in reverse, but really fantastic track. And that album last year or this year, it was for Record Store Day, they had a new release of it. I saw it this year, it was last year I think, and this year I saw it, but I didn't buy it because the price, it was 60-70 euros I guess. I had already bought a lot of vinyl then when I saw it, but I will, for this record I will pay 60 or 70 euros if I can get it for, but I prefer an original version, but I will pay that price. A fantastic album. And then the Velvet Underground, Loaded. Velvet Underground, fantastic band, one of my favorite bands. I had this album Loaded. Here on this one we have Who Loves the Sun, fantastic track. Then Simple Minds, Empire and Dance. Simple Minds, fantastic band, still alive and kicking also. On this album we have the track Celebrate, very nice track. And we close the show with Simple Minds, Sons and Fascination. On this album we have Sweat in Bullet, one of the best tracks of Simple Minds. I found it and I find that. So these were 20 records that I regret that I sold them, but I will find them back. And don't forget, with vinyl the sun always shines. Thanks for watching, and you see and hear me the next time.